Welcome back to Think Outside the Box, a deep dive. And a quick reminder that this deep dive is part of Teacher Victoria's ESL class. So if you're following along, don't forget there's a study guide available to help you really make the most of this exploration.
Yeah.
And hey, if any questions pop up, or you just want to chat about the class, feel free to drop Teacher Victoria a message. She loves hearing from her students now.
Yeah.
Even though Valentine's Day has come and gone,
Yeah.
February is still very much the month of love.
Absolutely.
So that's exactly what we're diving into today. Love and affection, all those warm fuzzies. We've got some fascinating excerpts to unpack about the power of love and some thought-provoking discussion questions to guide us.
Sounds good. You know what always strikes me? It's how we often box in love. We think romantic love and that's it.
Yeah.
But these sources we have today really encourage us to look beyond that limited view.
Right.
Love takes on so many forms. It's the foundation of families, the warmth between friends, the shared passion within communities.
It really is so much bigger than we often give it credit for.
Exactly.
Something that really jumped out at me from the readings was this idea that even the smallest gestures can have a huge impact.
For sure.
You know, like just a simple thank you, a hug, an unexpected act of kindness. These are all little ways of expressing love. And they can truly brighten someone's day.
Yeah, totally agree. It makes you think, doesn't it? What if we were all just a little more intentional about showing love in those small ways every day? What kind of ripple effect could that create?
Oh, that's an exciting thought. And speaking of ripples, the sources also pointed out that love is this universal language. I mean, cultures around the world may express affection differently, but that underlying emotion, that feeling of love, it's something we all understand.
It really is.
It transcends all those cultural boundaries.
So true. And you know, it's fascinating how those different cultures demonstrate affection in such unique ways.
Oh, excellent.
You have some cultures that are very physically expressive, hugs and kisses, very commonplace. Then you have others where love is more about acts of service, you know, cooking a meal for someone, helping with chores, going out of your way to lend a hand. Even silence can be a way to express love in certain contexts.
Wow. That actually reminds me, there was a question in the discussion material that really got me thinking.
Oh, yeah?
It asked, how do people show affection in your culture? Interesting. What comes to mind for you?
Well, for me, it's those small acts of service that really stand out. It's
Yeah.
like you're saying, I care about you, without actually having to say the words.
It's like actions speak louder than words.
Exactly. I'm curious, though. How about for you?
I think for me and my family, physical touch is really important. Hugs, holding hands, a pat on the back. These are all ways we show love and support for each other.
That's lovely.
It's interesting, though, how technology has added this whole other layer to expressing affection.
Oh, absolutely. Think about it. Social media messages, video calls, even just remembering birthdays online. Love has adapted to the tools we have. And the reading suggested that this ability to adapt might be why love has such a positive impact on our well-being.
Oh, that's interesting.
Feeling loved and appreciated actually makes people happier and more confident, according to research.
I could definitely see that. There was even something in there about love having a healing effect.
Yeah.
Helping people cope with tough times.
Yeah.
When you know you're loved, it gives you strength and resilience.
It makes sense.
Right.
Right. Even just a kind message or a few words of encouragement can make a world of difference.
I completely agree.
Now, before we wrap up, I want to bring us back to something we touched on earlier. The many forms of love. We talked about romantic love, family love, the love between friends. But love goes even beyond that.
I love that point. Love for our communities, love for nature, love for humanity as a whole. It really is a much bigger picture than we often realize.
Isn't it? And remember, love isn't a finite resource. It doesn't get used up. Even a smile to a stranger can be an act of love, spreading warmth and compassion, making the world just a little bit brighter.
I love that image. It's so simple, yet so powerful. And, you know, speaking of images, the discussion material had this really cool suggestion for a quick brainstorm.
Oh.
It asks, what words and phrases come to mind when you think about love? I actually tried it myself earlier. And it's amazing how many different ways there are to express this one powerful emotion.
It really is. And that's something I encourage everyone listening to explore further. Think about the different ways love shows up in your life. What does love mean to you? How do you express it? And how do others express it to you?
Those are great questions to ponder. Really gets you thinking. As we wrap up our deep dive today, just a reminder that this was Think Outside the Box, a deep dive, part of Teacher Victoria's fantastic ESL class. Be sure to check out the study guide for some more insights and activities. And if you have any questions at all, don't hesitate to reach out to Teacher Victoria.
She's a great resource. And as you go about your day, just remember the power of love in all its forms. It's something we can choose to express and experience every single day.
Such a powerful reminder. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive, and we'll see you next time. Oh, and one last thing. If you're enjoying this class, don't forget to contact Teacher Victoria and let her know.
She'd love to hear from you.